In a quiet village, surrounded by fields and hills, there lived an old man. Everyone called him Idle. He spent his days sitting on a worn wooden bench under a huge neem tree, staring at the horizon. "I will one day own a farm, harvest crops, and live comfortably," he said often, waving his hands like painting invisible dreams. But the days passed, and nothing changed. Villagers shook their heads. "He only talks, never acts," they murmured. The old man's wife sighed often. "Life doesn't grow from wishes. Life grows from effort," she told him, frustration in her eyes. He nodded, but whispered softly, "I will find a way. Someday." Years went by. The old man's grandson, Sammy, came home one evening, stomach empty and shoes full of holes. "Grandpa, is there anything to eat?" he asked timidly. The old man opened the cupboards. Nothing, just a faint smell of dust. His chest tightened. He realized then that dreams alone could not feed a hungry child. The next morning, the old man walked to the fields and offered himself as a day labourer. The work was brutal. The sun scorched him, his hands bled, and his back ached. Each night he returned home exhausted, muscles sore, and hope thinning. Yet every coin he earned vanished quickly. Medicine, rice, repairs. His family barely survived. One afternoon he overheard traders in the village. "The secret is saving. If you save, you survive," they said. That night the old man found an old tin box and hid his coins. Week by week he added more, holding on to the sound of each clink like a promise. Sammy discovered it eventually. "What's this, Grandpa?" the boy asked. "Our safety," the old man smiled weakly. Months passed. The tin grew heavy, but life stayed hard. Food was scarce, shoes torn. Each day the old man began to wonder if saving alone would ever help. Then one morning he saw chickens wandering near a neighbour's yard. An idea struck. With his last coins he bought 5 scrawny hens. Sammy helped him clean their small pen. Days turned to weeks. Slowly the hens laid eggs. Some they ate, some they sold. With that money they bought more hens. The old man wrote down every egg, every coin, every tiny success. Soon their yard buzzed with life. Neighbours came to buy eggs, praising the old man's hard work. One evening, holding a fresh egg, the old man said to Sammy, "See this? It feeds us. It multiplies. It doesn't vanish like coins in a tin." Sammy laughed. "So, you're not lazy anymore?" The old man smiled, eyes glistening. "No, my child, I finally understand. Money alone is fragile. Make it work. Make it grow." From that day on, the old man became the wisest man in the village, not because he saved, but because he learned to transform effort into lasting value.